Do you believe that dolls can be alive? Some say, when a child loves a doll deeply, a part of their soul stays with it. But when that love turns to abandonment, something else takes its place. The family had just adopted a little girl named Lynn from an old orphanage on the outskirts of town. She was 6 years old, quiet, pale, with long black hair that always covered half her face. But what disturbed Mrs. Pham wasn't the girl's silence. It was the old doll she carried everywhere. A filthy, torn cloth doll with cracked glass eyes and a wide-stitched mouth. She called it Mr. Giggles. Every night, Lynn would sit in the corner of her room, whispering softly to it. Sometimes she'd laugh to herself, sometimes she'd just stare. When Mrs. Pham asked who she was talking to, Lynn simply said, "Mr. Giggles says I shouldn't talk to strangers." Then came the laughter, not Lynn's. It began around 3 a.m. Soft, broken giggles echoing from under the bed. Hee hee. The first time, Mrs. Pham thought it was just the wind, until the morning after, when she noticed deep scratch marks carved into the wooden floor beneath Lynn's bed. Lynn didn't seem to notice. She just smiled and hugged Mr. Giggles tighter. Night after night, the giggling returned, and the scratches got longer, deeper. Finally, Mrs. Pham hid a small camera in the corner of the room, desperate to know what was happening while they slept. She watched the footage the next day, and her heart nearly stopped. At exactly 3:03 a.m., the doll lying on the bed sat up on its own. It turned its glassy head toward the floor, then slowly crawled backwards, disappearing under the bed. Seconds passed, then something emerged. Mr. Giggles, but not limp like before. It was crawling on all fours, its joints popping with every movement. Its stitched mouth began to split open, wider than any doll's mouth should. It stared straight at the camera and whispered, "She's mine now, forever and ever." Terrified, Mrs. Pham called in a priest and a local spiritual medium. When they opened the doll, they didn't find stuffing. They found real human hair, bits of fingernails, and a faded photo of another little girl, long dead. The medium paled. This doll was cursed. It doesn't just play with children, it takes them. That night, Mrs. Pham couldn't sleep. At 3:03 a.m., the house fell silent. The camera recorded one final video. From beneath the bed, Mr. Giggles emerged again. But this time, Lynn followed, crawling just like the doll. Her eyes rolled back, her mouth stitched shut with red thread. They both turned to the camera and laughed in perfect sync. Hee hee, hee. The next morning, the room was empty. Lynn was gone. The doll was gone. On the wall, scratched and deep with tiny fingernails, was a single message. "Don't look under the bed."